Namaskar, hello and welcome to CIET NCERT's live phone-in program. Today, CIET NCERT has organized an online orientation on Cyber Jaagrookta Diwas, which is Cyber Awareness Day. So we have a panel discussion on the same. As you're all aware that Ministry of Home Affairs is implementing a scheme called the Indian Cyber Crime Coordination Center, which is I4C, to deal with cyber crimes in a coordinated and comprehensive manner. In order to create awareness among students of schools, colleges, teachers and even parents, it is proposed to observe Cyber Jaagrookta Diwas, which is Cyber Awareness Day, on the first Wednesday of every month. And today is the first Wednesday of October, so we are beginning from today itself. In all the colleges, schools, universities, Panchayati Raj institutions and municipalities by involving district magistrates, police authorities, officers of education and many more. So it's a long chain and we have a panel discussion on the same. If you have any questions regarding the same, if you have faced any cyber crime, if you're dealing with anyone who knows about any cyber crime, then please contact us. You can call us on our number. The number is 8800 440 559. If you're watching us on our YouTube channel NCERT Official, the live chat box is open for you. You can write it down, your questions, and our experts, they'll be more than happy to answer them all. And if you want to email us, our email ID is training@ciet.nic.in. One more information I have for all of you: all the participants will be required to participate in the post-session activity. There's a link which will be released towards the end of the session, and that link will be active for next 24 hours, which is tomorrow till 5 p.m. And that information regarding everything, that post-session activity, will be given towards the end of the session. So let me introduce you to our moderator for this panel discussion. We have with us Dr. Angel Ratnabai. Welcome, ma'am. Namaskar. Ma'am is an associate professor from Central Institute of Educational Technology, NCERT, New Delhi. And now I'll request Dr. Angel to further take it and introduce our panel experts to our viewers. Ma'am.
Thank you so much, and welcome all to this panel discussion today on the day of Cyber Jaagrookta Diwas. And we have with us eminent panelist. We have Mr. Deepak Vermani, who is the Deputy Secretary, Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center, Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India. And also we have the panelist, Professor Ranjana Arora, who is heading the Department of Teacher Education and also the Department of Curriculum groups. As well as we have with us Professor Indu Kumar, who is Professor in the Department of ICT and Training Division, which also works on cyber safety and security. So here we have the team of experts from NCERT as well as from Ministry of Home Affairs with us to orient all the stakeholders today about this event called Cyber Jaagrookta Diwas, and also to explain us why we are doing this, what is the need for it, and how are we going to do about it. So we have here as a first panelist with us Professor Ranjana Arora. So ma'am, can you help us to understand what NEP 2020 speaks about the cyber safety, or on the whole as school safety?
Okay, thank you Dr. Angel, and really we are here for a very important cause, that making people aware about this cyber security. National Education Policy 2020 is very much concerned about school safety and security, and it specifically mentions that there should be a goal of every educational institution, whether it is from preschool to university, that in every educational institution students should feel safe, secure and welcomed, and they should learn in very conducive learning environment, so that this more and more learning can happen. Because whenever children will feel scared or they feel that they are not welcome, their languages are not welcome, their experiences are not welcome, learning inhibits. So it is there in the policy that there should be a goal of every institution to provide children a very caring, very affectionate and conducive learning environment which is safe and secure as well. And also in para 5.9, this policy says that there is a need for safe infrastructure, secure infrastructure. We need to adopt that, and even for children with disabilities and children from different diverse background, and of course for even children who are having this hostel facilities also. The policy is elaborating about safe environment in 6.9 para. So one can say that policy, national education policy, is very much concerned about the whole school safety concern, which also includes cyber security. And I just want to inform all of you that Ministry of Education will be very soon releasing school safety and security guidelines, and this school safety and security guidelines include whole school approach of school safety and security, and not only physical, but this guideline deals with this cognitive, social, emotional, physical and cyber security aspect, taking care of the holistic development of children. So and not only this, this guideline will be giving an awareness about available policies and acts on different aspects of security and safety in schools, including cyber safety also, even the POCSO Act. So those kinds of acts and policy have been elaborated in this guideline, and it is also taking care of even disaster management, and it is specifically saying that we need to take care of NCPCR guidelines as well as guidelines, NDMA guidelines on disaster management. So very detailed guideline you will be getting very soon, and with accountability framework as well, because we feel that it's everyone's responsibility, whether it is teacher, whether it is principal, whether it is district level functionaries, whether it is school head, so or student or teacher. So this safety and security is a collaborative responsibility for all of us, and we need to co-create this kind of environment where students feel safe. So this guideline is very much concerned about the capacity building of teachers even, and it clearly says that teacher need to be oriented on how can they take care of cyber security, how can they take off social emotional health of children or physical health of children, because I find that even in the pandemic period, if you see that though we have started using mobile and laptop, and all the children are now taking online education, so cyber security concern is there. But of course with that, along with that, we have this physical health concerns also, we have this socio-economic, socio-emotional concern also. So whenever children learn, we have this whole all the concerns together we have to take care of. So this guideline is very nicely giving a whole school approach of safety and security concerns, and of course it is giving lots of references about already available guidelines on the cyber security aspect, which I think Induji will also be talking about. And moreover, we also need to see that as we belong to NCERT, and we have a mandate also to make curriculum framework, syllabi, textbooks, and of course time to time we do capacity building programs for teachers. So in our syllabi and textbooks, and of course in our curriculum framework, we do give adequate space to school safety and security. And also in future also we will be taking care of these concerns. In capacity building programs also, you must be knowing that Nishta capacity building program, we have included the cyber security concerns in our modules also, and alternative academic calendar also we are really concerned about the school safety and security. So for making aware about us, we need to go through these kinds of documents where we can be getting awareness about the laws, policies, and how they are linked with our school education as well as teacher education. So those kind of things we can see, and we can implement those kinds of things in our institution, so that our children will feel safe, secure, and learn in very, very conducive environment. So this is from my side, and I would be happy to listen to all of you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks for bringing out the essence of what NEP talks about the school safety, and also pointing out towards the integrated approach which has to be followed in the school system, because many times we think cyber security as one separate concept, and then we deal with it very in an isolated manner. But thanks for briefing us that it should be looked at as a holistic approach, and the right word which you have brought is co-creating the school environment for the safety of the children. So that is why today we are here together as Ministry of Education and Ministry of Home Affairs, and also Ministry of MIT is also in Information and Technology is also taking part in us, though they are not available here for the session, they are also with us. So there is a collaboration among the ministries to bring out the importance and the need for this cyber security awareness. So we have with us the expert with Mr. Deepak Vermani. He is from Ministry of Home Affairs, who is here with us to brief us about why we are going to celebrate this Cyber Jaagrookta Diwas, and what is its importance, and how are we going to plan. So sir, would you please brief us about it, and also connect us like how this program would be activity that will really bring the implementation part of the policy. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you for the nice introduction, and good afternoon and namaskar to all of you, and it's my panelists also, students as well as the teachers who are participating in this present 1 hour discussion. And I'm also very grateful and thankful to NCERT and the Ministry of Education for organizing this online session on Cyber Jaagrookta Diwas. I'll speak about 3-4 issues, and then I'll come to the main point of why do we want to celebrate such Diwas every month. We all are happy and participating in the cyberspace on daily basis. The present scenario where we are having the online mode, it is through the cyberspace. The laptop which is there before one of my panelists, my desktop is also in the cyberspace. My mobile phone, your mobile phones which are on the silent mode are also on the cyberspace. We are following the cyber space, and we are utilizing the facilities of the cyberspace on daily basis, be it internet, be it social media, be it simple emails, etc. So with this background, I feel that the cyberspace scenario is increasing day by day, and with the help of multiple gadgets, we are using many gadgets at our homes, and there are certain devices which we call them as IoT, Internet of Things devices. So there are some smart items, smart equipments which are entering into the domains of our houses as well as schools, colleges, and various offices also. So these items are being used by us on daily basis. So with this background, since the agency to whom I belong looks after the prevention of cybercrime, we are also seeing that on account of increase in use of the internet, increase in use of the computer systems, the cyber crimes are also increasing. So with this background, we thought that there needs to be have a collaborative method so that we can utilize the best of the services offered by these platforms. However, we should have the safety parameters also with us. So with this background, my organization, Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center, was set up as a scheme in 2018. And the aim is to prevent the cybercrime in the country with the help of states and union territories. So this is the overall background. And in this background, we also know that since the cyber attacks and cyber crimes are increasing day by day, we have been hearing multiple ways of different kinds of cyber crimes. I'll give you some of the examples of some of the cyber crimes which pose us challenge on day-to-day basis. For example, we keep on hearing about the word malware attack. So this malware attack is some kind of a malicious software which can ask for some kind of money, which we call it as ransomware. Then we have some kind of viruses. For preventing the viruses, we install the antivirus software in our systems. We have some kind of bots. Bots are nothing but kind of a computerized, in simple terms, a computerized system which will keep on trying to hack our systems. There's another kind of crime which we see nowadays is the financial frauds, online financial frauds. We all go for the transactions, financial transactions through multiple modes like the wallets, like the UPIs, or the internet banking also. So the more and more we are utilizing the services, the safety parameters have to be strengthened. And the crime which is there in the online financial fraud, one of them is called as phishing. Phishing is primarily, it's basically a replica of the exact thing, but it is not the exact thing. It is not the real thing. So by the phishing, you get the bogus SMSs on your, the fraud SMSs on your mobile phones, and there are links attached to it. If you click the link unknowingly or knowingly, there can be chances of the financial fraud by siphoning of the money from your banks or the wallets or the UPI accounts. We have various kinds of attacks wherein the passwords, the debit card details, the credit card details are taken by the fraudsters, and then they try to siphon off. There are cyber crimes against women and children. We normally know them by the name cyber stalking, cyber bullying, etc. So with this background, since the cyber crime is increasing on account of the increased usage of the cyberspace, we feel that there is a need for a continuous and coordinated efforts of various ministries, various government departments, various entities to work and come together to prevent such cyber crimes. My department, which is under Ministry of Home Affairs, which we call under the scheme I4C, has many verticals, and there are two prominent verticals which I would like to highlight. One is the National Cybercrime Reporting Portal. On this platform, I would like to mention about the name of this portal, which is called as NCRP portal. And the name of this is www.cybercrime.gov.in. I'll repeat, www.cybercrime.gov.in. So this is a platform which is provided across the country in all the states and UTs by the MHA, wherein we provide a platform that in case there is a cyber crime which happens with any citizen, the complaint can be filed on this portal. So this portal is functioning for 24/7 basis, and any kind of cyber crime, if something happens, the portal can be accessed by the citizen, and the portal asks for certain information, your details, your particulars, what kind of cyber crime has happened, do you have some kind of evidence with you, and if you post this on the portal, the complaint goes to the police station on the real-time basis. And the concerned police station, the concerned officers of the police station, they take the cognizance of these and they will try to go for the investigation. So one is this, and the second part which we say is that the creation of an ecosystem. And here we are. So with this background of increase of usage of the cyberspace, we feel that there is need for more awareness to prevent the cyber crimes. If we falter in cyber security, the chances of the crime increases. So for example, let's say if I have to make a friend with someone, I'll think twice physically to be friend with someone. But in the online system, we don't think much. We immediately have multiple friends on the online system. Whether it is a right approach or whether do we need to take precautions. So there are certain such kind of examples which we feel that there are certain do's and don'ts which you require if you want to work in the cyberspace and to have the best of the cyber hygiene. So with this background, the Ministry of Home Affairs decided to observe on every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon, on every Wednesday of every month, from 11 a.m. to 12 noon, commencing from today, 6th of October, Wednesday. The concept called as Cyber Jaagrookta Diwas. Jaagrookta is primarily awareness. So this is primarily Cyber Jaagrookta Diwas, wherein you would like all the colleges, the students, the teachers, if possible the parents also, all the schools, all the Panchayati Raj institutions, all the municipalities to work, be there together from 11 a.m. to 12 noon on every first Wednesday of the month to celebrate Cyber Jaagrookta Diwas. And some of the things which we have mentioned is that some of the things can be taught by the teachers in the schools about the safety parameters in cyberspace. I will read some of them which are very simple ones, but sometimes we tend to forget in the routine issues of our life. For example, have you shut down your computer system? Second, have you installed the antivirus software in your system? Third, do you have the updated internet browser? Fourth, have you changed your password recently? Fifth, you should not open emails or attachments from people whom you don't know. Sixth, don't become online friends with people whom you don't know. Seventh, have the best privacy setting of your equipments. Eighth, don't use unsecured Wi-Fi hotspots, and so on. So these are the basic cyber hygiene which we feel that these things should be inculcated as the habit for each and every one. And believe me, if we focus on this habit, if we inculcate these habits, perhaps the day will come then when we can safely say that yes, we can have less number of crimes and more usage can be done with these equipments. So with this background of Cyber Jaagrookta Diwas, what we have requested the schools and colleges and Ministry of Education, NCERT and CBSE, that you can have 1 hour dedicated for these hygiene, as well as from 6th standard onwards in schools up to the level of college, across all streams, whether it is whether the person is a doctor, whether the person is an MBA student, whether the person is studying for commerce, etc. Across all streams in the colleges also, we should have workshops, we should have seminars. So in 1 month we can have workshops in some schools, we can have seminars in some other schools, we can have interactive sessions, we can have quiz competitions, we can ask students to demonstrate the best practices, the teachers can give some of the good case studies, there can be creative sessions like poster making, slogan writing competition, short story competition, essay writing, etc. So the broader framework is that in case we are able to connect all these schools and colleges simultaneously on one day from 11 a.m. to 12 noon on every Wednesday of every month, we will be connecting the lakhs of schools and crores of students together. Once we come together in a coordinated manner, we feel that the cyberspace can become much more safer. Accordingly, the Ministry of Home Affairs has requested all these states and UTs to have this concept to begin from 6th of October onwards. And we have also suggested that if possible for schools, they can have some kind of cyber clubs wherein routine cyber activities, cyber hygiene activities can be discussed, can be taught, can be deliberated among the students and teachers. There can be a concept of school badges also. The best meritorious student who is active in cyber hygiene can be given some kind of a scholar badge by the schools on their own. We would like that every student in this Cyber Jaagrookta Diwas, every student to be a brand ambassador to prevent the cyber crime, and a brand ambassador to go for the best cyber hygiene in the schools as well as within their families also. We have also requested the schools and the states and union territories that you can also have a concept of a cyber star of the month. So cyber star of the month can be recognizing any school, any college, any Panchayati Raj institution, any municipality which have done the best work in that month for prevention, for the cyber hygiene. So this is just a beginning, and the aim is that a mass movement can be created to prevent, to have the cyber hygiene. And I would like to sum up my initial conversation by informing you that the Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center, which is a scheme under Ministry of Home Affairs, also has various social media handles wherein cyber safety tips are provided by us on daily basis as to how to prevent different kinds of cyber crimes and what are the different modus operandi of those crimes and how to take safeguard of them. So the handles which we have is, one is Cyber Dost Twitter handle. So Cyber Dost is a catchy word, and we are into Twitter. We also have the Instagram page by the name of Cyber Dost I4C. We have a Facebook handle Cyber Dost I4C, and we are also into LinkedIn. So multiple publicity is being done by I4C about prevention from various cyber crimes. And these are being updated regularly and posted on these handles. So I would request NCERT, Ministry of Education, the teachers as well as the college students, school students, to follow us in any of the handles they like, so that they have the best of the safety parameters with them. So I congratulate once again the team, the faculty members, the prestigious eminent panelists, NCERT as well as Ministry of Education for commencing the Cyber Jaagrookta Diwas from 6th of October of this month onwards, and I hope that this will be continued in the next months also, so that we have a safe environment in cyber. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for giving a complete detail about this program and what is expected out of it from each school, teacher and student. And it's really very nice initiative that we all have started together for a very good cause. Thank you so much, sir, for briefing about this. And there are several questions which are coming up in the comment box, not about this program, but a lot of people want to know, what should I do in this particular situation? There are situations where somebody comes in during the online class without anonymously and disturbs the class. What should I do? There are questions like, how should I really handle Google Meet meetings if there is any anonymous user ID which is coming, or somebody is peeping in with a fake ID. There are questions like, what are the challenges? How to counter the challenges? So there is a number of questions that's coming up. So we have one main answer already. Mr. Deepak has briefed it, that follow the Cyber Dost Twitter, where we keep sharing, Ministry of Home Affairs keeps sharing about a lot of tips and tricks which you can follow to safeguard yourself, and even you can post your questions where like they can also keep adding a lot of answers to your particular question, because this 40 minutes is not sufficient to answer to all personal questions, but here it is to introduce the platform where you can come and ask your questions, so that you get that awareness and also you get a guidance of how to safeguard yourself. And here we have with us Professor Endu Kumar to brief us more about what are the various activities taken up at the national level, and also to tell us about where you can come, or what is the programs you can attend to as part of this awareness program. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Angel. And it's really a nice initiative to have this Cyber Jaagrookta. It's really the need of the hour. Because when we move in physical spaces, we are equipped with, we know all sorts of do's and don'ts, where our security is compromised, what needs to be taken care of. But when we move into cyber spaces, we move through our devices. And generally we assume that when we are moving in cyber spaces, there is a device between us and the people we are interacting, and we are safe sitting at home and sitting at some closed spaces. But that is not true. The kind of threats which we have in physical spaces, we also have all those kind of threats in cyber spaces as well. So cyber security safety and cyber peace is very, very essential, and we need to generate Jaagrookta. Awareness is the only thing by which we can be aware of the kind of threats our children are exposed to. So there are a lot of initiatives which have been taken care of by NCERT. We have developed a lot of awareness material and taken up a lot of awareness initiatives to prevent our children from the threats that they might face. Because during the time of pandemic also, the whole system of education moved on to the online mode, and online, when we are moving on to online mode, we are moving in cyber spaces also, and we need to take care of certain do's and don'ts. So NCERT has developed guidelines for cyber safety and security, which are available on CIET's website, and these guidelines are for schools, because when we are talking about threats and dangers, our devices are also compromised, as Mr. Virmani has already mentioned. Sometimes our safety and security is compromised. Sometimes we are not aware about taking care of the privacy of other people also, knowingly or unknowingly. So how to behave in cyberspaces, that is important, and how to take behavior of others, and if we think that some undesirable behavior is being caused to us, how to report that behavior. It all comes from Jaagrookta or awareness. So Jaagrookta is very, very essential. So I was talking about the guidelines of on cyber safety and security. These guidelines are for schools to prevent their systems from being compromised, for teachers, for parents, for students. And as you can see on the screen, these guidelines are bilingual. They are available in Hindi and also in English, and in a very crisp manner, all the do's and don'ts to keep yourself safe and secure are given in these guidelines. So this is one of the initiative. Another one is a brochure on cyber safety and security. It's very, very handy. Whenever people visit us, children visit us, we share this brochure with them so that they can have some material very, very handy to them. So all do's and don'ts related to cyber safety and security are given in bullet points in this brochure. So this is another initiative. Apart from this, whatever material, technology based material we develop, we take care of cyber safety and security aspect, and we embed all the concerns related to safety and security in our document. The another initiative is Ict Curriculum. So this curriculum is for students and also for teachers, developed by CIET NCERT. And safety concerns are integrated into different lessons wherever safety concerns are relevant in the modules which we have, in the learning material which we have for students and teachers in Ict Curriculum. So this is another initiative. Then during the time of COVID, as I already spoken, that whole system of education moved on to online. So in collaboration with UNESCO, NCERT has developed cyber safety and security guidelines in the time of COVID, safe online learning in the time of COVID, because all these students were learning online, teachers were teaching online. So taking care of safety and security concerns during online learning was very, very important. As Dr. Angel mentioned, there are undesirable behavior from students when a teacher is teaching or dealing with them. So all those aspects have been mentioned in these guidelines, how to behave online when we are learning online. So this is in collaboration with the UNESCO. Then we also make cyber security and safety part of our training. We undertake training or training national resource groups, teachers, teacher educators on various aspects of ICT. So in all our training programs, the safety and security aspect is one of the major concern which we have. So that is another thing. Then NCERT is also organizing webinars on every Friday, which are specifically on cyber safety and security concern. So these webinars are also telecasted for on PM eVidya channel. PM eVidya channel. So these channels are for the cyber safety and security concern. The webinar is telecasted on the channel for classes 6 to 12, because that is the age when children are exposed to, or they deal with devices. So they need to be aware of safety and security concerns. Also teachers and parents also need to be aware about safety and security concern. So we are also collaborating with other organizations when it comes to the safety of our school children. So Cyber Peace Foundation is one such organization we are partnering with, and every year we are organizing e-Raksha competitions for cyber awareness for the different stakeholders. And there are different categories of these competitions. There are categories of students, teachers, college students, college teachers, parents and guardians also we have included. So we are running third edition of these cyber e-Raksha competitions on cyber safety and security. And the theme for this year is my idea of a cyber, a safe and peaceful cyber space. So the ownership is being given to the stakeholders. What is their idea of cyber safety and security, so that they explore, learn and participate in the competition with much more awareness and thinking behind it, their own thinking behind it. So we are also partnering with CDAC, and we are developing a lot of resource material in collaboration with CDAC. There is a website, ISEA website. On this website, a lot of resources on cyber safety and security are there. So you can see on the screen the website where all the resources are there. We are also organizing quizzes in collaboration with CDAC on cyber safety and security. Apart from quiz, we are also having some online courses on cyber safety and security, which are there on a Diksha portal of Government of India, which is taken care of by CIET. So you can see the website there, so that you can explore more of these resources. So that is from my side, and I am committed to Cyber Jaagrookta, and I would like to give this message to the entire nation that we all must stand together for spreading awareness about cyber safety and security. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Professor Indu. You have given a complete list of resources and also the awareness programs that is being conducted at the national level by NCERT and also in collaboration with various organizations and various ministries. I think all the participants and all the viewers of this program kindly make a note of it, because all these resources are available free for you to use it during this celebration of Cyber Jaagrookta Diwas. in your own schools and colleges. There are a lot of worksheets and different activities which are given in the InfoSec awareness portal of Ministry of IT, and you can access those resources to conduct the activities during this celebration. And it's not just one day. Whenever you need, all these resources can be used freely by you. As Professor Indu has already informed, every month there is a course or a quiz which is conducted in collaboration with CDAC, which is a part of Ministry of IT. And the ISEA project is to create awareness among the participants. So as part of it, even today we are launching a quiz which will be open for next 2 months for all the participants to participate. So the description of the quiz will be available in CIT website, because this is something which we keep listening from the viewers, where to go and search for all this information. So I would like to take you and also take your focus to a website and the web page where you need to look for these information. So today there are multiple activities going to be launched. Many of you are participating in this live session and also watching through the DTH channel, and some of you are watching through YouTube. So those who are watching today, we are going to have a post activity which the link will also, there is the link which is shown on the screen now, but it is not clickable for you. So we are putting this link in the description box. So kindly access the link from the description box and kindly fill. It's a very quick activity which doesn't even require more than 15-20 minutes. Kindly participate in this activity, and for all the valid entries you will be receiving a participation certificate for today's live session. So you will be getting a 1-day orientation program participation certificate, and please note this, only valid entries. If you just submit the form without answering something, you will not get a certificate. So this is a post activity of today's live session. On this day of Jaagrookta Diwas in the month of October, NCERT in collaboration with CDAC Hyderabad, Ministry of IT, is launching a quiz, and this is a short quiz to bring understanding or to create awareness on cyber safety. So this quiz is going to be open for 2 months. I think the screen is coming up. You can just have information from the screen, but the complete details of this quiz, when it will start, when it will be open, where is the link, all this will be shortly available in the CIT website page. So you can always watch the CIT website. So I'm just showing the steps where you should go forward. So you can see this is the CIT website. So just type CIET in Google. You will be able to get the ciet.nic.in website. When you open it, you have 2 spaces, 2 tabs here. One is resources, which has the resources which Professor Indu has already spoken about. Various guidelines, various resource materials are available here. The second part is the various events. If you would like to attend our webinars, you will be getting the details of the webinars under the events. In webinar, every Friday we have a session on cyber safety and security. Even if you miss the live session, you need not bother. You can come to the site and then you can just go to events, click on webinar page. Please scroll down. You'll be able to see all the sessions listed here, and you can watch the video over here at your own time and at your own space. And as part of October is a month which is celebrated internationally as a cyber safety month. So as part of the celebration this month, we are also going to have a 5 days online training, which will be a certified training for all the teachers, students, parents, anyone in the public who want to really build your own awareness on cyber safety. You can always participate. NCERT conducts a 5 days online training every month. So being this month dedicated to cyber safety security, we are going to conduct a 5 days training. So for the information, you can again come to events, and at the last you have a point called Workshop and Training. When you click on this, the details will be available in this page. Shortly tomorrow you will be able to see the event in upcoming activity, because today is the program launch. So tomorrow the information will be available here, and whenever you get the title, if you click on any of the program title, you will be able to see the complete description of this program. You will be having your registration form, what is the modality of the program, where to watch, how to participate in the activity assessment, and how will you get your certificate. So all details are available under events, workshop and training in the CIT web page. So all the best for everyone who is watching this program. We request you, if you would like to take a certificate for participating in this orientation, please go to the description page. There is a link. The link will be open only till 5 p.m. tomorrow. So it's only for 24 hours. So kindly click on that, participate and submit your entries for certification. Thank you so much, and I take this time to thank each and every panelist who have been for this program, and they have shared the valuable information to everyone. I take this opportunity to thank Mr. Deepak from Ministry of Home Affairs and from I4C, and I thank Professor Ranjana Arora and Professor Indu Kumar from NCERT for participating in the panel discussion. Thank you one and all.
I would like to thank you, ma'am, for being the moderator of this entire panel discussion, and we have got a lot of comments in the comment box, and I would like to tell our viewers that the quiz link is also in the description box as well as in the links in the comments. So you can check out those links. A lot to look forward to for this month. So you have a lot and the sources have been given to you. So please go to that workshop link and take those quizzes, and yes, get the certificates too. Thank you once again for all the panelists for joining us on this platform, and thank you to all the viewers for participating. Please stay safe and stay healthy. We are coming back with another program of ours, Sahyog, and we're coming back like I said, so be with us, don't go anywhere. Namaskar.